I got a treat. If you guys are interested in what Drew was talking about, getting yourself a short king, I got the shortest king for you. Make some noise for the very funny Brock Terrano, everyone.
Thanks, Tyler. But no, keep it going for short kings, everybody. What Drew forgot to mention is we did grow where it counts. Just keep that in mind. Or don't believe me, that's cool. But no, being a comedian is awesome. I love it a lot. I was on the road recently, and after my set, I stepped outside just to get some fresh air. And this drunk dude is stumbling towards me. I'm like, oh shit, something's about to go down, because I know how you drunk people are. Sure enough, he gets to me, stops and stares. I'm like, ah, fuck, here we go. But then he takes out his wallet. So now I'm like, oh, I'm interested now. And then he hands me his ID. Do you know how fucked up you have to be to think I'm the bouncer? I didn't skip a beat, though. I looked at it. All good, sir. Have a good night. Fucking dumbass. No, and while I was on that same tour, I was hanging out at the Airbnb with a couple of the comics that were on the tour as well. And out of nowhere, my buddy blurts out, hey, Brock, how much did you pay for your shoes? I'm like, I don't know, like 50, 60 bucks. And he goes, fuck you, Brock. I paid $250 for the same pair. You have it so easy. Because apparently that makes up for everything else. I mean, I got a question, though. Have any of you ever heard something so stupid that the hamster that spins the wheel inside your brain has a stroke? That happened to me on the way to the venue. We stopped to get gas, and I'm sitting there ringing up my snacks at the gas station, and all of a sudden the clerk goes, do midgets live as long as normal people? I don't fucking know. You know who else doesn't know? Google. I immediately typed in, how long do midgets live? No fucking answer. So then I'm like, oh shit, I've never seen an old midget. Somebody just went, oh. So apparently I have to thank you all for coming to my Make-A-Wish. I do hear a lot of weird random questions though, but by far my favorite was I was at a bar with a friend of mine shooting pool, and this drunk chick came up to me and she goes, do you have to stand on a stool to get head? It's all right, she found out. A really common question I get asked, though, is, Brock, do you drive? Are you physically capable of driving? And to be honest, no, I don't drive. Not that I'm not physically able to, but because I got a DUI. So the state doesn't allow me. Another question I get asked all the time, though, and is, you know, Brock, who do you date? Do you date tall women or short women? Which that answer is easy, tall women. Who'd fuck a midget? Guess I'm not talking to anybody after the show. And you guys don't know how to interact with me either. You really don't. Like you tall people, or as I like to call you, biggers. And to those of you who didn't laugh at that, I'm sorry, is that your word? bigger. No, seriously, you guys don't know how to interact with me. You really don't. I was doing a show at Tacoma Comedy Club, and after my set, I stepped outside to have a cigarette with some friends of mine. And this lady came up to me to tell me she liked my set. But she started kneeling down to talk to me. I just assumed she was the Little League coach. And to be honest, I don't really remember what she said, but she might as well have been like, "Hey, big guy, did you go on stage today?" That's adorable. Did you write your own jokes too? Yeah, bitch, I use crayon. So as I mentioned, I did get a DUI, which, do me a favor, we're all here having fun. Don't drink and drive. I'm not worried about your safety because statistically speaking, you're not all good people. And here's what happened. I'm coming back from the bar. I'm feeling great. I got the windows rolled down. Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf is playing. And I see the lights. And I'm like, oh shit. So I pull over and I'm like, all right, if I can make the cop laugh, that'll smooth things over and I'll be okay. So the cop comes up to my window and goes, "Excuse me, do you know why I pulled you over?" And this is my arrest report. I said, "Yeah, did you think I was a child driving?" "Thank you for laughing." He did not laugh. He told me to step out of the vehicle. Which I did. I got out of my car, went to the sidewalk. He grabbed his breathalyzer, stuck it in my face, blow. Which, wow, ladies, I am so sorry. I understand now. I mean, the least he could have done was buy me that drink that was about to get me arrested. That being said, I'm under arrest for a DUI, which for me stands for driving under the ignition. I fucking hate that joke. And I had the luck of being arrested by the one cop in my hometown that drives an SUV. Yeah, I'll paint the picture since none of you laughed at that alone. For me to get into an SUV, I have to physically reach up and climb in. You can't do that when your hands are handcuffed behind you. Some of you are catching on. Because I had to go, "Excuse me, Ossifer. Would you be so kind and help me to the vehicle?" And he fucking did. He picked me up, put me in the car, and buckled me in like a fucking toddler. And then he took me to timeout for a week. That's my time. I'll see you guys when I'm stoned.
Brock Terrano, everybody, one more time for him. Yeah.